Best ebb before sunrise was definitely one for the younger kids. Haz not so much. He said his knees don't wake up till about 11 a.m.
Up well before sunrise, it's 5:45. We're going to be going for the ebb before sunrise.
We drove down there and sat in the car for 45 minutes because it was pitch black.
The clouds are very thick.
I wonder if we're ever going to get any lighter, or if this is fucking the end of the world. No light, die in my wetsuit, eating pies.
Yes, it's 7:04 in the morning for the sunrise. Did one air that I think was all right, so calling it. It's before 7:04, so did the air before sunrise.
Welcome to the second last episode before we crown our inaugural Stab Highway champions. This episode will judge the busking, nude surf, team portraits, Cape Solander and swim a river with a stake attached to your leg challenges.
It's probably the coldest day of the trip and I'm going to go out and do the nudie surf. There's only one person out, hopefully no one else comes out, but quickly get it done. I just want to get it over and done with because I haven't done any surf challenges, so just got to get one tick on the board. So good, there was only girls out there and they're like, yeah, remember when we'd go snowboarding naked? She's like, yeah, you are. It's so cold, but I had to just keep paddling. It's nice though.
Glad to get that ticked off.
Yeah, I got that ticked off, over and done with.
I grew up in Long Reef Border Riders and that was just such an everyday occurrence. Like, they were just, all of the older guys there were just so into nude antics. The old spirit of surfing, like, you know, the rebelliousness came through so well. Keeping the tradition alive of Australian surfers going nude, it's just so, it's a weird one, but it's always been around.
We got to the point where, like, we hit how crazy everyone else is going. We're like, do we even, like, it's so cold, like, I don't have much to show anyway. Do I really want to show nothing?
Originally, I was just going to jump out when we all met up at Debo and just go out there and, you know, surf naked. But then I saw Haz just sprint past our van. I was like, oh, got the chocolate cake and ripped it out of my dreams.
That's a strong statement. And the fact that he kind of nailed a backhand 3-0 and a backside straight air, actually a pretty sick clip, even though he's got his figs hanging out like in mid-air, which is pretty classic.
It was hard to beat a nude woman surfing, you know, knowing that there's a camera and it's going to be on for public viewing.
She ended up just going, I'm going to do it. And she went out and it was really nice because the only other two people out there were these older girls surfing.
It was actually so lovely. I was just out there with these two other older ladies and it was just like a real nice, like, feminine surf. Yeah, it was sick. It was just freezing though.
Yeah, so we're currently just driving into Sydney. We are in the city now, I think.
Driving into the city, I knew that it was going to be an absolute bloodbath. Dakoda and Reef, they've grown up on the coast. They're not familiar with the big smoke and the big lights and the big buildings, and patience was wearing pretty thin.
2 days in the city, in Sydney. Banged out a couple challenges, buildings all around us, and I'm not built for that. It was hard though, because like we knew that there just weren't any waves.
Mate, it's fucking dead flat out there. You know, we're getting shit done in the city.
We're going to try to do this busking challenge, singing Life is a Highway. Might sing a couple other songs because it's a pretty shit song. No one's probably going to watch us, but we'll give it a crack.
Don't waste your time on me, I'm already the voice inside my head.
Me and Jaleesa did that in Oxford Street.
I was pretty drunk and I had fun. Just like a few random people walked by and didn't really give a fuck or want to have anything to do with us.
And the people, no one was crowding around, but I was chasing people down. Yeah.
It's pretty awkward, but I'm fucking sweating. We made like $3, get a cheeseburger.
We can see you. We can see you. Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Yeah, I thought the busking challenge was pretty hectic. Some of the most awkward viewing I've experienced.
Shit no, man. Have you heard my voice? I ain't doing that. Macy, way too scared. Coby might get arrested with the haircut he's got going on. You would have to like lace our drinks with something to go get it done. I'm sorry about that one, but we didn't do it.
I want to ride it all night long! Yeah!
Reef's was pretty heavy.
It was a huge effort. I felt like he was like coming out, he's screaming it out of himself. But yeah, he wasn't like in a public space around strangers.
You're going my way. I want to drive it all night long. Thank you. A lady gave me like some coins to shut up, she said. She's like, for you to leave and shut up.
He kind of put himself right on the front line and he actually won some coins. People were literally paying him to stop singing. I thought it was fucking classic.
We kind of just had this karaoke mic.
I just tap danced and Shaun sung in like a little pink microphone and I had fun.
That was so fucking heavy.
That's so fucking cool.
We're gonna find Noah, and then we're gonna go to Cape Solander and pull into a tube. But it's gonna be pretty hard getting there because I don't think any of us can drive. Look at Jaleesa, she can barely walk.
Get me out of here! We just went real turbo in Sydney. It was like such a fun night, and then the next day was definitely the longest day.
This trip straight up gives you a sore soul. Doing challenges hungover, like, I never challenge myself.
Wednesday, 16th of June, 10 a.m. Burke Street Bakery, brisket and mushroom. This one's banging.
We're here at the Opera House. We're gonna go get the team shot. Noah's a fucking blown unit. He needs to go to bed. He looks like a little piggy.
Despite each team having 2 cameras rolling constantly throughout the trip, we felt it was important to include a challenge that would encourage the surfers to document the trip like a traditional family holiday. This challenge involves standing in front of a mix of iconic Australian landmarks that includes 2 items from a long list of Australia's big things, the big banana and the big prawn. Big Things are small town tourist attractions that attempt to draw attention to these otherwise insignificant towns by using the age-old technique of creating huge replicas of animals and inanimate objects and then placing them next to the highway for everyone to see.
We're on the last one, the Opera House. We've done the other 2.
You should do a Duke on the stairs, bro.
You'd get all the points if you did a Duke here on the Opera House. Have you ever seen a bunch of surfers in the city? It's pretty funny.
So we're at the Big Banana. They said it was here. We're at the Opera House. At the Opera House. I'm doing a skit, just squat now.
Don't
right now.
fart on me.
I'm not.
Where are you, Benny?
I don't know. I like trucks. What do you mean I'm ready?
This sucks.
Let's get out of
here.
Where's Benny?
Wade was like, you should smoke a bong out of a banana breaker at the Big Banana in broad daylight. So I did that. It was pretty fucking full on.
Noah spewed out the front of the Sydney Opera House. And he hadn't gotten to bed.
It was fucked. Absolutely fucked.
Lowest point of the trip, I think, might have been the trip to Solander.
Most hungover I've been, sure.
Get out, son. Doing good. All out.
Oh, he's putting the fingers. He's doing the fingers.
Doing good. We had a pretty dark morning just driving there. We kind of knew we had to go to Cape and tick that box. The forecast was just putrid. We got there and it was just lapping. The reef was actually sticking out of the water and it was about as bad as a wave gets.
It's not even close to working. Look at that. You can have it, mate. Piss week wave.
You'll remember Cape Solander, aka Cape Fear, aka ours from episode 4. The horrifying slab that breaks on almost dry reef immediately in front of a pile of jagged rocks. What you might not realise though is that this horrifying beast of a wave is situated right on the edge of Australia's biggest and busiest city. Sydney is home to just under 5.5 million people, most of which who will never paddle out at Cape Solander despite it being conveniently located just 5.7 kilometres or 3.6 miles from the runway at Sydney's International Airport, or 17.6 kilometres or 10.9 miles from the world-famous Harbour Bridge.
Oh, we're going out Cape Fear. And I'm about ready to wrap this thing up. Challenge number 30. Get barreled at Solander. Don't know what's out there, but I'll get it.
She actually stuffed herself into one and got a bit of vig. Just to kind of back that vig up, there was a little kind of barrel rock, so to speak, where the wave would rush over a rock.
Yeah, you're a kid and you go get tubed behind a rock. We're gonna do that and say we got tubed to Cape Solander. That's barreled. Rock barrels.
And she went and sat under that and actually got pretty deep in one. It was more about finding some sort of creative loophole in ticking the challenge off.
How's the one end?
This is a low point. Fuck, we hit rock bottom. We are scraping the bottom of the barrel this morning.
Go, Coby! Oh! Yes! Woohoo!
I did at first give it to Chip, pulled into a big closeout and then had some good wipeouts. But then I went back and thought, actually, should have made it out of a barrel.
To me, Shaun's was the best ridden wave at Cape Solander. It was probably the only one. So he wins by default almost.
It's one of the heaviest slabs in the East Coast. Just the way it comes in, hits the reef, mate. It's like nothing else I've ever seen.
Going to do the air before sunrise. Come on.
It's probably fucking flat. Then we got here with the first team here and Coby didn't bring a fucking lighter, the idiot. So now we have to sit in the cold. Can we just go
That's
home?
it, it's fucking freezing. Yes, please.
So you need like a little divot.
Yeah, I got divot.
If Coby makes a fire out of sticks, I'll give him $200. No shit. $200.
I should probably go out, hey?
Look at it. Looks horrible.
Fuck, did it ollie.
7-Eleven, you did it.
Oh. Does that make it? Nah. Oh, who cares?
What time was it?
Who cares? Time to go home.
We're fucking...
When you're sick of something, it's okay, just call it.
We're calling it quits. We're over it. I tried me guts out for 10 days.
Macy's the sickest. She was just like hyped the whole time. And it was cool to see her get out of her comfort space, you know, tour surfer, doing a thing. She's pretty much like almost converted to a free surfer.
I mean, personally, this trip was like self-discovery for myself in a way. I've always really wanted to get outside of the competition zone and introduce myself more into the free surf world. It's something that I'm interested in, and yeah, these guys kind of showed me a good little view what it looks like in their world, and it was so much fun. I was just having fun every day. I was like waking up and it was like the unknown, like a new world kind of opening up for me in a way, and I'm excited to see what happens after this trip.
Have you seen this bull shark that they caught in there the other day? 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Look at the size of that bull shark in there. We're going for it.
Challenge number 16, is it? Steak, ready.
We're about to tackle the harbour, north to south. We've got a support squad on the other side.
When we read that challenge, Haz was like, I'll do it, I've been swimming laps heaps.
That was the one that was like, okay, there's actually lives at stake here. No pun intended.
Woke up one morning, he's like, I think we're gonna swim the Harbour Bridge. That'd be the best thing ever, let's just do it. And then we went out in Sydney, had beers with our friend Lob. He was like, I'll do it too. And so we all went the next morning, we're all so hungover.
Good luck,
Fuck
mate.
yeah, boys.
Kind of just punched it. We all just jumped in the harbour and just got going.
The distance of the harbour was 1.2 k's. The cold water, the chops, and stopping for boats. There was a lot of factors that came into play that dramatised the situation a lot.
There's been a bit of traffic so far already. We just seen the river cat was absolutely hooking in, and I think it laid eyes on Haz. Maybe it's already slowed down, so we've created a bit of a ruckus. Hope they don't call anyone. Haz makes it home safe.
So we've just had a boat pull up to them and stop just next to them and have a chat.
When we got halfway across, smack bang halfway across, and this guy pulls up right next to us and he's just like, the police are going crazy on the radios. He's like, mate, turn the fuck around now.
Fuck that, we're halfway, let's go. After this ferry, let's go. Get him, Hazy.
Pretty sketchy. I've got full queasy tummy for them.
Yeah.
Something that I guess has never been done before, and to watch Haz bring it home with a steak on his leg was pretty huge.
Woo!
Yeah,
where's the bloody steak?
Oh!
Where's the steak?
Hey, where's Lob?
Oh!
Where the bloody hell is Lob?
Oh.
Lobster's cooked.
Hey, take this. Yes!
Get that steak up here.
Yeah.
Cops? Dude, there was guys in the water going, there's cops coming. Oh, the cops are coming.
Dakoda's like, shit, the cops! And they were literally pulling up to the wharf, like 5 meters away, and Haz and I just went, oh shit, and just started running.
Wait, you clear.
Dakoda, call an Uber. That was the gnarliest thing I've ever done.
Where are the boys? Where are the boys?
I don't know.
No, but you guys got phones.
They're on the other side.
They stayed on the outside, they didn't come this way yet.
Dude, I did it. I
fucking
did it, man.
Challenge number 16. Boosted it. Hard.
Challenge completed. By the skin of our teeth.
On the run.
That's insane.
Dude, I beat the cops by this much. As soon as I got up on the wharf and I climbed up the stairs, the cop boat rocked up, and we hit the getaway sticks, and Lob got pinched.
We did Google it to see if it was illegal, and it just said that it was frowned upon, similar to masturbating on an aeroplane. There's no law against it at all. There's a flaw in the system.
Good news is we did it. Bad news is they're kind of keen to sting the fuck out of me, I think, hey?
All right, let's ring him.
We'll ring him.
All right, and
Grind. Constable Grime. You're fucking kidding me.
I fucking almost...
Grimy. Still such a huge effort. Are you shitting me? Hey mate, how are ya?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Good, thanks mate. Hey, I'm chasing a Sergeant Grime.
Yeah, but he's out. How can I help you?
He's out. Mate, I did a swim across the harbour today.
Okay, Harry, I'll let him know when he comes in and I'll get him to give you a call, mate.
Good on you, mate. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Harry.
See ya.
The guy hasn't called us back. So I think we've gotten away with it, and it actually is no law, and he can't fine us.
It was a great thing to say that you've done, so I'm proud of myself.
The meat attached to the leg and across the river challenge, I thought that was probably the most hectic one in the book. I don't know, I feel like there's so many shark attacks along the East Coast, and there's been some recently, and I was like, shit, it's kind of just asking for it. But people definitely pulled off some pretty nuts ones. We got to the snow, and we still hadn't done it, and Mackenzie just went, I'm just gonna swim across this lake. And we all just said, okay, go!
Woohoo! Well done!
It was funny because it was freezing, but crossing the Bruns River with a chain of meat dangling from your leg is way more hectic than kind of having a little dip in some cold water. Like, he had a proper steak just dangling from a chain, proper bait. So I'm surprised something didn't take it.
Nice sunny day in Bruns across the short river compared to Sydney Harbour.
We're going for it. We're about to tackle the harbour, north to south.
Fucking, how did Harry not get hit by a boat? That was so heavy. It's big too, like even swimming it is like kind of a marathon. So Sharky, huge swim, massive boats, super illegal. Like, he kind of, yeah, that one was fucking well done. He pulled it off.
That trip to Sydney was by far the most productive, iconic visit to a city that you could ever have.
We were just, we were so often just wanted to get mates on the beach and wanted to surf.
Chun took his buddy off yesterday and Noah was losing it at him apparently.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing, you can win it now. You got to go to the end though. I reckon you just got to eat the pies and run your weddy until the end. It's only, what, 3 more days.
That's an extra 2 points.
It's only 3 days.
It's 3 days.
That brings us to the end of another episode, and with just one left to go, Jaleesa's team is still holding down the lead on 77 points. Holly's team is in second on 67 points, desperately hoping that they can make a comeback by winning some of next episode's challenges, as well as the Monster Air that has a bonus 5 points attached. As for Pacha's and Macy's teams, they are both mathematically out of contention and will not be starring in any Kind Neville films anytime soon.
We've resorted to party pies. Different feel and texture maybe. Easier to eat. 18 of them.
Stuff them down your weddy.
Weddy warmers. Yeah, I feel way better than I thought I would. You could definitely, I guess you could say you could live off pies.
Rockin' this crazy world. The person I turn to when everything turns blue. Yeah. One more time. In this crazy world. Person I turn to when everything turns blue. Rockin' this crazy world.
Don't forget your flag.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You may be wondering why you're seeing me right now. Well, we have a new season of Stab Highway on the East Coast presented by Monster Energy coming out on January 23rd, 2025 on Stab Premium. In the meantime, we'll be releasing Stab Highway Australia, our very first season, here on YouTube for you to enjoy. We'll see you on the 23rd of January, and enjoy the show.